So this is one of the Warsaw trams. Oh, somebody's just got off it that I know.
The tram.
How are you doing?
Very good.
And
so we're going to take the tram, because it's gone now.
it's gone now, but I wanted to show you this. There's some new trams, which are actually a right con. There's number 71, and number 70, there's also a number 70 and 72 and 73, because of the closing of some roads and tram lines down. So I thought you might want to know about this, because from here, yeah, it actually goes back via Muzeum Powstania Warszawskiego, Okopowa, Wora Ratusz, and it changes direction, which none of the previous ones
Kino
did.
Femina.
So it goes to Kino Femina, the feminist cinema, up Nova Lipki,
Stawki, it's gone
and then up by Ronda Roslawska, Platska and Walski. Isn't that near where you are stationed, billeted?
Yeah, it's
not better than the one for you?
Oh, there is one that goes, there's 15 from your place, which I noticed.
I'm not sure.
It's direct, and it goes to, it's to me direct from your place to my place.
Yeah, number 15,
Your house.
Yeah. But it doesn't come past here though. Yeah.
No, it doesn't come this
We
way.
can go back on the 15 then. That makes it easy. Okay. Anyway, we're going for a walk. I don't know. Do you want to take some content or not? Do you want to do it with your one or this one?
I didn't bring mine. I've got the battery to it. But
that makes that one easy. This one's hardly got any battery in it. So,
right, so I've got a spare battery for mine, so I've got the camera. I've got plenty of batteries for my telephone.
Let's go that side, because this side's a bugger to get across. So we've got all these new tram lines, but of course they're all one big con. Because even though they call them new trams, they've used all the pissy old ones that the tramps have already pissed in.
Yeah, they're nice, these new ones.
Yeah, the new ones are on the old lines.
Yeah, there's my spare battery for my...
Which one is it? Is it the C? Because I looked them up on the internet, I couldn't remember the last number.
360.
360? Because I looked up 350, because it's HDR...
It's being withdrawn.
Well, it has been. The 350 has been withdrawn, which is why I wondered what the hell was going on.
No, it's been withdrawn. The one that was placed, it doesn't have the features that it has. It's really bizarre.
Well, they took off one with more features and put on one with less features.
Yeah.
Unsurprising. That's par for the course, isn't it? Whatever that means.
Yeah, I mean, it was slightly cheaper, the replacement. But I mean, ever so tiny. It might have had a bit of a bigger zoom lens, but...
well, I looked up a load of them. I looked up a whole... And then I tried other numbers, just picking them out by random, on the Sony store, the Polish version. And everything that I tried had a camera in it which had been withdrawn for some reason. Seems to me as though Sony just like making cameras so that they can withdraw them. Just for fun.
Are you following me or am I following you? We're supposed to go in this direction.
Well, yeah, because that's boring down there.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I agree with that. Let's get these old buildings here.
Yeah, I know it's not the right direction, but we can turn right shortly.
Yeah, no problem on that front.
It's just that way down there is so boring. I just don't like doing it all the time.
100 years ago today.
Yeah.
Titanic left.
The Titanic left.
Yeah.
Which port did it leave from? Southampton.
It went from Southampton to Cherbourg. It went Southampton left on the.
I thought it went to Ireland.
Yeah, it's Cherbourg. Cherbourg went to Queenstown.
Cherbourg is in Ireland? I thought it was in Normandy.
I don't know. It was last I heard as well. Maybe it moved. And then 4 days later, it went to the bottom.
Do you know a joke about the Titanic?
Sorry, I'm trying to think of one.
The bloke goes into a jeweller's and he says, hello, how may I help you? And he says, are you Mr. Goldberg? And
I think I've got the joke already.
yeah, actually, I've probably crapped it. I've already, yeah, well, I've already actually done it all arse backwards, haven't I? So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, you may as well continue. We'll try and work out a new joke to it.
Okay, then. Well, we can repair the joke. See, we go through the repair the joke. It's called repair the joke time.
Yeah.
The joke. Okay, the joke in need of repair goes on. Yes, I am Goldberg, and the guy slaps him round the face, and Goldberg says, "What was that for? Are you an anti-Semite or something?" And he says, "No, it was for the Titanic." He says, "But that was an iceberg." And the guy says, "Iceberg, Goldberg, what's the difference?"
Yeah. So I heard a version, which I heard incidentally from somebody from East Germany, and this is before the wall came down.
Yeah.
So the Chinese character.
Is this going to be all right going under that building?
Sorry?
It kind of bulges out, yeah.
Oh, this bit's just been stuck onto it.
What do you mean stuck onto it? It looks like solid concrete.
This building here was because I wanted to buy in there.
You wanted to buy something in there?
Yeah.
But it's JW Construction. You
Yeah, it's really dodgy.
this is with you. It says JW Construction.
Oh, I see Joe Holman's
Yeah, has it been just added on the end then?
It's been stuck on the end.
What, like an afterthought?
Yeah.
So what about the people?
Quite honest, I can't remember this even being there or not being there, as the case may be.
Because that's Woodska City, isn't it? Or whatever they call it.
Woodska. I don't know, 25 is that the address? My land. No, that's 25. My landlord used to live there.
But you can't actually get through here to there, yeah? The way to get into this building is just through here, and you can't then get through the middle here to there. You'd have to go all the way around. Is that right? Seems to be nuts. It's not very good for people who walk, is it?
Well, that was built, I think it was 4,000 square metres.
Doesn't make any kind of sense where they've done it. That's awful. That's really like walking underneath these blocks of concrete that seem to be peeling off the building and about to fall on your head.
You know, across the tower.
Across the tower?
Across to the tower. And, I wanted to live there. I thought, oh, that would suit me down the ground. Great night out and a short walk back.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm glad I don't.
They were going to call it...
I like the way I live now best.
They were going to call it Tower Prosty Tower, but that was a bit risque. Prosty Tower. Prostitute.
Sorry, yeah. That's another one I have to work on. But here the joke is like this.
Well, that was a pretty crap joke actually, even by my standards. Yeah.
The American sent me tired, and bang, he hits him. He said, "What was that for?" He said, "That was for Pearl Harbor." He said, "That wasn't us, it was the Japanese." He said, Chinese, Japanese, you all look the same to me anyway.
Yeah.
And bang! He said, "What's that for?" "That was for the Titanic."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, iceberg, Goldberg, it's all the same." Yeah.
Right.
Can't get through here.
That's crazy. They seem to have dug this up wall to wall.
I wish I bought the camera now. After I film this. So you can film it.
Yeah.
A record for posterity.
That's right.
Of this big hole in the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, have they discovered anything new down there? Not by the looks of a bit of concrete.
If they get much deeper with it, they'll probably discover bloody shale gas.
Now, most of Los Angeles is actually built on oil deposits.
Is it really?
Yeah, I got a map out.
Whose fault is that? Sorry.
I didn't realise.
Another bad joke. Whose fault is that?
Oh, sorry.
San Andreas's was the answer. And that isn't in Los Angeles, though, is it? Or is it?
I think so. It goes down the entire length of America, one end to the other.
Yeah, but it's only in the Spanish-speaking parts.
No, San Francisco.
Is it?
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's another Spanish bit, isn't it? Anything with San in it is Spanish.
Right. But these old houses, like the ghetto type houses, and people say there's nothing left. I mean,
yeah.
This is type.
Well, let's have a look at them then. So this is definitely part of the ghetto then?
Where we are now, yes.
So would this house have actually looked like that during the ghetto period? So how come it's still standing then?
Because they weren't destroyed here, it was up there. Because this part was eliminated in 1942.
Yeah.
And the top end was where they rebuilt.
So that's actually a bricks and mortar in which people lived in the ghetto and got themselves shot at.
Well, yeah, probably. Once it got moved over there, yeah.
So there wasn't a lot of shooting going on in this part of the ghetto?
No, there was no revolt here because it was closed. It was closed in July 42. Everybody lived in this part was supposed to go over there.
Well, you see that all those windows are boarded up, aren't they, down the bottom part? See, I'm going to get accused again because, you know, I've got one or two good people that get on my films of Warsaw and say, oh, you're not showing it from the beautiful sides.
No,
you're only showing the dumpy bits.
Yeah,
but
no, you get that everywhere.
But this is actually more interesting. Is that well, okay, let's say that that's a newer building, or that this is something nice and that over there it's all nice and spick and span. Is it really more interesting? Is that really more interesting than that? I think this is more interesting. People are going to say, oh, I'm not showing Warsaw off for the best. Nobody's going to come to the Euro football games. This is your cue to mention Ukraine being a long way away from...
Yeah, it's Ukraine.
I like the way that cigarette dropped out of the sky without anybody having visibly dropped it.
It's a message from God.
Yes, it seems to have been. He just kind of dropped there into the middle of the road, completely out of the sky, without anybody apparently to have thrown it. So if I'd been quick enough about it, I might have captured it in... Oh, you know, this always happens, you know. If I try and make a film, always I get a telephone call. This has been like this for the last 6 years. Okay then, bye-bye viewers.